If you've been planning to move to Spain, invest in property, or just securing your residence in Europe, you probably have heard that the Spanish government wants to eliminate the golden visa. While this is true, I have good news for you. You still have time in 2025 to apply for it. Let's break it all down. In this video, we'll talk about the current status of the golden visa law, and most important, how you can secure your application before the window closes. My name is Daniel Bertomeu, and I work alongside my father, a real estate lawyer with over 35 years of experience. Together, we specialize in helping non-residents in Spain. So, if you have any question related to golden visa, visas in general, taxes, property home purchase, inheritance and wills, contact us. You've got all the information right in the description of the video.
First, let's start with the basics. In Spain, laws go through two key stages: the Congress of Deputies, what we call the lower house, and then the Senate. The Congress has the majority power, meaning the government there can push through most laws with enough support. But here's the catch. The Senate can review and propose modifications. When a law reaches the Senate, they can send it back to the Congress with a list of amendments. It's almost like saying, hey, we like your law, but it needs some tweaks. Change this, this, and we'll let it through.
On December 2nd, the Spanish Senate vetoed the bill that aims to end this program, which provides residency in exchange for financial investment. This means that the bill has been sent back to the Congress for further review, delaying its progress. For now, the Golden Visa program is still active. So, for those who are still interested on applying for this visa under the current rules, it's your time. I would understand if your point now would be, okay, Daniel, I can get the golden visa, that's great, but even if I found a property in Spain in the following 2 weeks, the process of buying a property in Spain doesn't take a week or two. It's usually 3 to 4 months because you have to prepare all the documents for the notary, do the taxes, the due diligence. All this takes time. Well, it's important for you to know that you don't need to finish your property purchase before applying for the golden visa in Spain. This is what we call the pre-application. Essentially, you identify the property you want to buy. Maybe you even sign a preliminary agreement. When you have this done, you file your visa application. This gives you 6 months to finalize the property purchase while locking in your visa application under the current rules. Here's an example of how you can still secure your application for the golden visa in 2025. We are solicitors and tax advisors in the province of Alicante, and one of our clients found a beautiful villa in Benidorm. The problem with it is that the villa won't be finished until February next year, which made it impossible to finalize the property purchase. Because we helped him submit the pre-application, he's already in the system. This means that even if the law changes, he will still be protected by the current rules. Here's a quick summary on how you can get your golden visa in Spain. First, you identify the property that requires the minimum investment of 500,000 euros. Remember that it can be a single property or a combination of properties that the total sums up to that amount. As I said before, if the property is not ready for immediate purchase, don't worry because you can still do the pre-application. Once the pre-application is approved, remember that you have 6 months within that date to complete the property purchase. Ensure that the property is free of mortgages and liens and that all legal documentation such as property deed or payment proof is in order. I always recommend an independent lawyer, and of course I will always recommend my father, who's been doing specifically this for over 35 years. Step 4. Collect all the necessary documents, including a valid passport, proof of health insurance covering Spain, a clean criminal record, proof of sufficient financial means to support yourself and your dependents, and ensure these documents are translated into Spanish and properly authenticated. Step 5. Apply for the golden visa through a Spanish consulate in your home country or directly in Spain. This application includes your investment documentation and the supporting documents mentioned above. And the final step, just sit and wait. This application is typically processed within 20 working days. And once you get the golden visa, remember, you'll receive a resident permit valid for 2 years that you can renew every 5 years, provided that you keep the financial investment. And this is the last step. I hope this video was useful for you, and if you still have any question, just remember that we offer free consultation, whether it's in person, whether it's in video. to see your specific case. You've got all the information here and right in the description and the comments of the video. If you like this video, I would really appreciate if you like, subscribe and share it with people that could be interesting. Also in Facebook, you can follow myself in my social media like Instagram, TikTok, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.